Hi, my name is Katie Hildreth, and I am doing Week 9's Quiz Access, Chapter 5, Problem 6. As you can see, I pulled up a blank Excel sheet, and I quickly made my tables and put in my equations in here and filled in all of this information from the question. So it says the Lopez Company reported the following current year data for its only product. The company uses a periodic inventory system, and its ending inventory consists of 420 units, 140 from each of the last 3 purchases. So this is the information we're going to use for the specific identification along with the weighted average. So I have everything in already for this specific identification. Here's all of our units purchased at their prices and their total. So this is our cost of goods available right here. And then I put in the units sold. So we know that there's going to be 140 from each of these last 3 purchases, like July 28th, October 3rd, and December 19th. So in here, I just minused 140 from our original total that was purchased. So for our specific, our ending inventory is going to be $1,834. And then our cost of goods sold is $12,780. Our weighted average price, we are going to find that by taking our, show you, it's taking our total amount, our cost of goods available, and dividing it by the units that we purchased. And that gives us our weighted average price of $4.25. So if I come in and I change all of these units to $4.25, and same with on this side, it's $4.25. That tells us that our cost of goods sold is $12,835, and our ending inventory units of 420 is $1,785. So if we can just revert this back, 60, 410, 440, and 460. Hang in with me just a second while I do this, because now we're going to find our FIFO, the first in, first out. So we're not going to follow this 140 comes from the last 3 purchases. We're going to ignore that because we are going to be using the first in, first out. So that means that we sold 3,020 units, and it's going to first come from the very beginning. So we are going to use 240 from our beginning. We are going to sell the full amount of our March 7th. We're actually going to sell the full amount of our July 28th purchase. We're going to sell the full amount of our October 3rd purchase. And we're only going to sell 60 of our December 19th of the last one. That still equals our 3,020 units, but that changed everything. So what we have left is, now all we have left is 420 units from our last purchase on December 19th. And that is going to be at a total of $4.60 price. So our ending inventory amount is going to be $19.32. And our cost of goods sold is $12,682. And then our last in, first out just does that sort of in reverse. So instead, we're going to start, let me clear this out. we're going to start at the bottom, and we are going to sell all of our December units, all of our October, all of our July 28th, and we are going to sell 340, and we're not going to sell any of our beginning inventory. Here we are at our 3020. So that leaves us with 240 and 180 left of our beginning and our July 20, or sorry, our March 7th purchase. So that means that our last in, first out, our ending inventory is 1629, and our cost of goods sold is $12,985. So if we plug these numbers in over on our, sorry, bear with me, I should have had this done before I started. 1785. Oh, it's mad at me. 1785, because I didn't put the, it's mad at me. Hang on. 835. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. 12,835. What's that? 0.00. 1932. 12,682. 1629. And 12,985. Okay. The next part of this is it wants to know which method yields the highest income. Honestly, without knowing the sales, we don't know, it doesn't give us how much the sales were. So I am just guessing that it is the one with the highest amount of ending inventory. Which would be our first in, first out. And I'm going to check my work and see if I'm right. That's my guess. And I was right on there, but I'm wrong on something over here. 12,835. It doesn't like that number. I'm going to go back in and figure it out. So good luck. Okay, I figured out what is wrong. Not sure why this isn't showing it, but another way of finding your cost of goods sold is, so this is for the weighted average price. Remember how it doesn't like my answer over here? So you're going to take your cost of goods available, and you're going to minus our ending inventory amount, and see it came up with $12,829. So I'm going to come back over to I only have one more chance to do this. But I'm going to change that to $12,829, which our weighted average should also lie right between, between our first in, first out and our last in, first out. So, which it does at that price. So let's just check and see if I'm right. Oh, it likes that better. So probably maybe it's on the weighted average. You need to make sure that you use that cost of goods available and you minus your ending inventory amount. Okay, thank you.